these are big sellers of ours, and the reason that we sell so many of these is because of how compact it is. So if you put the double stack in front, your width is like 650 and your depth is like 1300. So depending on your tray sizes, you can usually sometimes get a full length toolbox on the driver's side. And then your exhaust, you can just put your muffler band and your rain cap in, and your hoses are pointing at the house, which is good. And then where the double stack sets up, you can reach through with the controls. So we used to sell heaps of these GX690s. These are a carbureted engine, so they've got a carby, and then the throttle control on this is with a cable, and you've still got to pull your choke out for starting. The pressure on this is 5,000, and the flow is like 20.2 litres a minute, so we say about 21 litres a minute. So 5 at 21, we have 60 metres a quarter on the main reel, and the mini reel is 60 metres of 316. Now, because we're trying to always make sure that our machines are as small and as compact as possible. So when this engine came out, the IGX 800, which is the fuel injected engine, which is slightly more horsepower, but I think it uses the same block because it's the same size. So this one runs a slightly bigger gearbox and a slightly bigger pump. So this is 5,000 at 25. And what we first did is we thought, we've got this engine that was say in a different frame or whatever. We thought, I wonder if we can take this pump motor group and engine out of this frame and chuck this in and see if it fits. And it did fit. And so once we figured out, okay, that fits, we started getting these made now. Because it's still that 650 by 1300, but now we have an injected engine which is all electronically controlled with the throttle, and there's no more choke to pull out because it's all done by the ECU. So this one, 5,000 at 24.7 litres a minute. A bit more power as well. A little bit more flow, same pressure, but it's mainly about the no choke and the throttle, because a lot of plumbers they'll put that on full throttle and you can see it can still go a little bit more, 100%. And they push it all the way and then it pulls the cable out.
Got it. So that one you can have run all the way, that's not going to give you a problem.
Well, yeah, you just put it to full throttle and that's it. So everything is all done via the computer. So it's got sensors to tell everything what's going on. And so because now this machine has more flow, we've increased the main reel hose size from quarter to 516, so it's a tiny bit bigger, and then the mini reel is usually 60 metres a quarter inch. So this is kind of the only way that this could get any better is if we can fit this drive line with the remote control into this frame. But we're going to go one step further than that. We're going to try and make it a tiny bit smaller. The width is going to be the same because we're limited by the double stack, but we're working on either trying to make a double stack smaller, because that will give us a tiny bit more depth, because the depth is what we want to really reduce, because guys want a 600 toolbox on the driver's side. So at the moment they can get a 500 or a 550 depending on their trade.
More of a problem for the dual cab users, whereas single cab you can get away with more. Dual cabs are a lot smarter.
Yeah, that's right. And a lot of guys have got kids, they've got to pick up their kids. And then with a dual cab, they've just got no space. So we used to sell, I don't know, 60 of those a year, and now we're selling 60 of these a year. So a lot of guys, they just come in. Like we still do sell these a little bit, but it's just most guys go, I'll just get the injected.
In terms of pricing of it, is it similar? Or?
I think it's about $1,800 more for this one, because you are getting the bigger engine, you're getting the bigger gearbox, the bigger pump, and you're getting a bigger hose. So $1,800 is not much considering. So in the future, well, hopefully this year sometime, because if you look at this, that's just sitting in this frame, and this frame is kind of designed for the Vanguard, which has the big air filter. But there's so much wasted space in here on this machine now. So so that will be the plan. The fuel tank might not be there; it might be incorporated underneath in the cradle or something, and different water tank, and maybe some different hose reels just to bring.
How many litres do the water tanks?
I'd say that's probably about 36. It seems to keep up okay off the 3/4 hose. I think if you've haven't got very good mains pressure and you're pressure cleaning or something straight off the main reel, you'll probably start chopping through it. But you've got the low water cutout in the bottom of the tank, so if you do get to the bottom, it'll cut it out before the pump runs dry. So yeah, that's the two race jets, and that's the differences between them.
Jeez, I appreciate it.
No worries.
And to see what you're going to do with them next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.